But right now, let's welcome to the Armstrong and Getty Show, Sandy Lehmkuhler, the CEO and founder of Warrior Foundation Freedom Station, old friend of the A&G Show, and a truly fabulous American. Sandy, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing? That's the big thing.
I'm fine. I'm great. We're excited to be raising money for Warrior Foundation Freedom Station again. For folks who are new to the organization, who do we serve? What are the goals of Warrior Foundation Freedom Station?
Well, Warrior Foundation Freedom Station was started back in 2004, basically when I went up to the Naval Hospital. So understand, this isn't the VA. These are active duty Marines, sailors, and soldiers. And I went up there and realized that as a country, we could do better. We could do better for these guys. And basically what we are providing is we provide flights home, for one thing. The first thing the guy said to me was, "Ma'am, we really just want to go home." And so we work very hard every year to get flights home for these guys so that they can go home, and it's a very important thing. It's important for the warrior to be able to go home, but it's more important for that family and the aunts and uncles to have their warrior home, to know that he's going to be just fine, and that the Naval Hospital is doing incredible things for them. We work with those warriors that are just coming home or that are ill and injured on the job. We help provide, we even fly their family members in if the government doesn't move fast enough. We get them hotel rooms, rent-a-cars, whatever it takes to get their warrior back up on his or her feet. And I'm telling you, that is such a relief for that warrior when he sees his family members walk in. The second thing that we are working on, and I will share with you that there is such a need in this country, is our new program with PTS and TBI.
Absolutely.
It's growing by leaps and bounds with the need, and we are very, very lucky to have a new member of our team, and his name is Colonel Greg Martin. He is going to be stepping in and taking this foundation to bigger and better places, and he is absolutely a war dog that can contact and call other war dogs and get them the help that they need. So he is now the president. I've actually got so much more help, and it's so amazing how many more warriors we're able to help. So that PTSD component and TBI component is really stepping up big. The third group are the guys that are still living in the barracks, and some of them are up there 2 years. And so these are not veterans yet. These are still active duty warriors that we, the taxpayer, we, the passionate patriots of this country, are making sure that they get taken care of. And yesterday we had 189 people get cleared through security, got them up to the barracks, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we decorated that barracks. And you remember the size of that barracks. It's huge. We decorated that barracks from top to bottom. And so the warriors are coming back today from their little Thanksgiving break, and when the elevator doors open, it will be Christmas.
Awesome.
And yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, we're talking about, in many cases, guys who've been injured serving this country, and they undergo years, months or years of surgery after surgery, rehab after rehab, setbacks and the rest of it, often because the military sends you where they send you. They don't send you to the hospital right next to your house where you grew up. And so they're enduring a lot of this separated from their families. And so one of the things Warrior Foundation Freedom Station does is, as Sandy made reference to, we'll fly these guys home to be with their families for the holidays, and some of the practical physical items and services that the foundation offers just to make their lives a little more livable, Sandy, I think are terrific too.
Right, and so we decorate, and then next week we have what we call Gift Handout Day, right before we give them the tickets to go home. So these warriors will receive Under Armour, and we need help with this event too, with Under Armour and bags with shoes in it and shampoos and all the things that these need. And, our warriors need bed pillows. I mean, when you're in a hospital for 2 years, bed pillows are a big, wonderful, wonderful item to get for Christmas. And I've actually seen big Marines in wheelchairs put the pillow in their lap and just put their face down into the pillow. I've had warriors come to me and say, ma'am, I live in Hawaii. Can I fly to Hawaii to go home? And I say, absolutely. And so we will get these warriors home. We will have Handout Day next week, or Gift Handout Day. And it's big, huge Marine blankets, big Navy blankets. It's just a wonderful thing to see their faces when they realize that this country is supporting them in big ways.
Well, it takes money, and that's what we're doing this week on the Armstrong and Getty Show. And we don't ever ask for money. That's not something we do on this program. We don't do begathons, and we don't do a bunch of different charities. 1 week a year for this one, for the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station, we ask you to donate. Go to ArmstrongandGetty.com, ArmstrongandGetty.com. Last year, our goal was $300,000, and we raised about $450. This year, the goal is going to be $500,000.
Oh,
we are going to raise by Friday, end of close of business Friday, $500,000. That's what we're going to do, Sandy. I know we can do it.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. So I'll share one story with you, and I'm trying to get a warrior to actually call in. He's a little bit shy. I know we don't have sailors that are shy, but he's a little bit shy, but hopefully he'll be able to get a hold of you. We had a warrior who, for 6 years, has been trying to save his left leg, and his left leg has just been giving him more and more pain. And so finally, this last week, even though Balboa is the best limb salvage in the country, they had to remove his leg. So he is a new amputee, and we are able to bring his family members in, and he will be having Christmas at the hospital, but everybody will be there, and we will make sure that he has a Christmas up in that hospital room. So those are the things that continue to happen as time goes on, and there are going to always be warriors who need to transition out of the military medically. And so we only are able to help. Maybe we can reach out to more now with your help. Those warriors who are being medically discharged from the military. And so we so appreciate all that you are doing. And let me tell you something. These guys went into the war and into our military kind of shoulder to shoulder, and they fought shoulder to shoulder. They're trying to recover shoulder to shoulder, and I am telling you that if we can give them purpose after they have recovered a little bit, it gives them dignity, and it keeps them on a forward trajectory. So we are so very grateful to you, Armstrong and Getty, for everything.
Well, we haven't done it yet.
Yep.
So we need to pull that. We need to pull it off this week. Go to ArmstrongandGetty.com and donate. It's easy. It only takes a couple minutes.
Yeah, and listen, we're all called to serve our country in various ways. It's not something someone else should do. And when these kids come back all banged up and hurt and suffering and the rest of it, you now have an opportunity to step up and be that shoulder under them to support them during the toughest time in their life. You know, if times are tight, give $10. If times are good, give 10,000, whatever you can do.
Sandy, nice talking to you. We'll be checking in with you throughout the week.
All right. Thank you again so much. And I just wanted to share, our foundation works at 85% going directly to our warriors. And again, this year we got 4 stars from Charity Navigator. And I promise you, we will be very good stewards with your donations. And thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Sandy. We'll be talking again later this week. Marshall, what's coming up in your news?
Republicans pushing back on impeachment as Dems push ahead, and the Supreme Court's going to be hearing arguments on its first major gun control case in a decade.
This is a big deal with the new court. ArmstrongandGetty.com to donate to Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. We'll do our first total a little bit later this hour.
Armstrong and Getty.